Good morning, September 30th. Can you hardly believe it? The last day of September. It just went so fast. There's been so much going on, and it's been a whirlwind for me, and I know it's been for you too. Things are coming at us from all sides and angles, and top and bottom. It's almost causing our heads to spin at times. But what is happening right now in Manitoba is that the leadership of the PC Party of Manitoba is underway. It's been underway for quite some time, and we've been following it. Some of you have been following it with me, and knew about the outcome of Ken Lee and his efforts to gain a foothold in the race itself, to become a candidate in that race. And the PC Party has chosen to act in a malicious way. That is my opinion, and the opinion of many others who had frontline, very upfront information about the nomination process, the fact that he did qualify and was disqualified for reasons that yet to be explained. The PC Party in Manitoba, in my opinion, is corrupt. I'm going to say that bluntly to you. There are key members of that party that are controlling the entire party, and I was told recently by a very informed source that even Brian Pallister wasn't necessarily in charge of all that was going on. This party needs to change. And this party's been around for a long time. And like it or not, this party is the governing party of the province of Manitoba. And the person that will be selected on October 30th will be the new Premier of Manitoba, simply by winning the leadership convention race. There are two people in that race, as you know. Heather Stephenson, who is a surrogate of Pallister, and in my opinion, and the opinion of many others, will do nothing to move the needle, nothing to move the dial, nothing to bring us back to the way it was. She will simply move on the key issues that have already been laid in place. And in my opinion, that gives us a very, very dire hope that anything good will come under the leadership of Heather Stephenson. That is my opinion. That may be your opinion. But yesterday I had a very encouraging meeting with Shelly Glover. Many of you have been following her as well. She is a very feisty individual. She's very spirited. She's very compassionate. And in my opinion, she was being extremely truthful in agreeing that what's going on in Manitoba is inherently wrong. And the continuation of such policies is going to lead us into very dire circumstances. So why am I saying all this when I myself do not like the PC Party? This is going to be one of those moments where you hold your nose and do something you may not want to do. And yesterday I did the same thing. I took out a membership for the PC Party of Manitoba. I have never taken a membership with any political party ever in my life. But based on the meeting that I had with Shelly Glover, I was encouraged by her heart as she looked me in the eye and made certain statements that I believe were truthful, and she's prepared to be held accountable to them. So, what are we doing in Manitoba? We are actually picking a premier. Not through an election process, but through a leadership process. And I'm asking this group, 1,500 strong, to do something that I would never have thought I would have done or asked you to do ever, because I've asked you to do very little except be a part of this group, join the conversation, and speak out what you believe is truth, and join a cause that I believe is a grassroots movement. But today, on the last day, I'm asking you to do something that is absolutely phenomenal. I'm asking you to join the PC Party and throw your support behind Shelly Glover, because in meeting with her, I found her to be honorable, full of integrity, and wanting to do the right thing. That's a hard thing to do, but we're going to do it. So what I'm holding up here is a form, and I'm going to put this up on the site. You need to go to this area here, which says pcmanitoba.com/become_a member. And if you follow that, it'll lead you into the site where you can purchase a membership for the cost of $20 here. Then you'll fill out your information in this area here, and you will type Shelly Glover in the support leadership candidate box, which is this area here, which earmarks your membership in support of Shelly Glover. And then you're going to hit the continue button to complete your purchase, $20 membership of the PC Party. And then I want you to forward your email confirmation to carl@thingsthatmatter.ca, which is the email for our new website, which is being worked on. And then I'm going to gather all of these emails as further confirmation that you did this, and provide it as proof to the Glover campaign that your membership was purchased in support of Shelly. And what she's going to do is marry that up with the memberships that were sold and make sure that not one of these memberships went astray, because this party is known for corrupt behavior. And we want to make sure that you did this for the right reasons. So I'm asking you to go to this website. I'll post this in a few minutes and follow the instructions. It's very simple. I did this yesterday. And believe me, this is a hold your nose and do something you don't want to do. But in an effort, could at least say that we tried to do something to move the needle in the right direction. Pardon the pun, move the dial in the right direction. Move us back to where we were. And I believe Shelly has a plan that will do that. Not in a radical way, as some of you might expect, and in ways that I might have expected, excuse me, but in a way that makes sense, so that we don't set the province of Manitoba on its side and disrupt everything. We need to move this back to where it was, and that has to be a process. The slow process that brought us into the situation we're in is the process that we need to follow out. We cannot radically depart from this, because this will cause such civil unrest in this province, the likes of which none of us would want to see. I'm asking you today to purchase a membership for the PC Party of Manitoba in support of Shelly Glover. And the reason you're doing that, not only because I'm asking you to do it, is because it's the right thing to do right now. This is one thing we can do that could make a big difference. It is something that matters, is that we elect somebody into the Premier's chair who is concerned about Manitoba, as you and I are in, this group is, and many other thousands that have yet to join our group. The Conservative voice in Manitoba is alive. It is stirred. Your spirit is stirred. My spirit is stirred. Let's get somebody in that chair that can do something for us. And I know the membership of the PC Party has dropped from a high of some 25,000 to a low of 5,000. But I don't believe Heather Stephenson has earned the right to become the Premier of Manitoba by anything she's done. And that although she has big misses supporting her, the overall agenda of Stephenson is not good for Manitoba. She is a surrogate of Brian Pallister. Shelly Glover is a self-described feisty lady who will not back down. Very much like somebody I know. Know very well, and you know him too. And I admire that. The ability to fight, and to fight against that which is inherently disruptive and potentially dangerous. All of our businesses are at stake right now, and we need to do this. We need to take a chance. So I'm asking you to take a chance. Put your $20 on the line. Do it right now, because the deadline is actually today. Talk about a last-minute pitch. We're in the bottom of the ninth inning. For those of you that like baseball, and I don't even pretend to know much about it, this is it. Today is the day. I'm asking you to do something. Go to this website. I'll post this up. Send your email confirmation to myself. I will send it all in a spreadsheet form to the Glover campaign, and to make sure that we make sure every one of those votes that was purchased, every one of those memberships goes in the right direction. What you will receive in the mail, and you'll see that on the website, is a ballot that you can mail in. Believe it or not, the convention is only open to vaccinated people. And that was at the choosing of the party itself, not in agreement with the Glover campaign. But that tells you where the Stephenson campaign is going. They are actually going to hold a conference for vaccinated PC members only. That is so wrong. I don't have to tell you how many different ways that's wrong. That's discrimination in the process itself. So the only way you will be able to vote as an unvaccinated or as a person who just simply doesn't want to attend is mail in your ballot. You'll get that in the mail by the party. And although you may not be able to, or you may be able to, because we are a site for everybody, we have vaccinated and unvaccinated in this group, you may be able to actually go to the PC Leadership Conference, which is held at the Victoria Inn. But you may not be able to. So the mail-in ballot is your way to get that done. So today, last day, I'm asking you again, vote, take out a PC membership today in support of Shelly Glover. Make it count, and at least you can say you did something on this day to try to move this province in a more positive direction. I wish you all a good day. I will give you an update later on other things that we're working on, but today the focus is buying a PC membership in support of Shelly Glover. If you have any further questions, you can personal message me and I look forward to answering them in the best way I can. I also have Shelly Glover's direct cell phone number, and I can get the information from her or her campaign manager, Chris Kennedy, who I've had numerous conversations with as well. So today's the last day. PC membership might be the right thing to do, something that matters. I wish you all a great day.